This is the team we're using today. It's going to be a little bit of Rain Perish Trap. It's been a team that people have wanted to see for a while. This is a team from the Players Cup. There's a ton of really good teams. If you want to see some really good Players Cup teams, all you really have to do is go to twitter.com and type in Players Cup or VGC rental team. That's how I like to find all my really cool rental teams. I thought this one was really, really cool because it used a Rose Incense Rillaboom. And for those of you guys who don't know what the Rose Incense is, it's pretty much just a grassy seed, but it's a way swaggy way of doing it. It gives a 1.2 boost to all your grass moves. So, yeah, I think it's actually really cool to see a Rillaboom with a Rose Incense. Also, one little benefit of the Rose Incense is if I lead Rillaboom and you lead Dusclops and you go for Frisk, if you see that I have Rose Incense, you might not know what that does, because I didn't know what it did. So, yeah, Rose Incense is the coolest thing I've ever seen, and hopefully it does work. Normally, I'm not a fan of using those 1.2 boosting items, but in this team, it probably serves a specific calc benefits, and I guess like Grass Eagle Eye boosted by terrain, it's probably just like enough to pick up some KOs. But like I said, I don't really have a Pokepace for this team. I don't really have any other info. I just want to play some games, so we're gonna hop right into it, yo. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go right into it. Which mons work with Trick Room, or is it the reverse tech? No, this is definitely a Trick Room team. You go like Gothitelle, Politoed, Togekiss, Escavalier. Escavalier is like, you guys remember Mudsdale? Do you guys remember how good Mudsdale was like season 1, 2? Where you kind of just go like really big Mudsdale and you put an Assault Vest on it and you go for like max Quakes and max Steel Spikes and you create like an unkillable tank machine? That's the Escavalier. Also, you can't Spore Escavalier because Escavalier gets Overcoat. So it's like really, really good. It gets like Overcoat. It gets like, that means so it doesn't take, well, it's Steel type. It doesn't take Sandstorm damage. It doesn't take Hail damage. It can't be, I don't know if you can't redirect an Overcoat mon with Rage Powder, but probably not. It just means it's unaffected by Powder moves. So let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Very first game of the day, we see Melodic, Togekiss, T-Tar, Incineroar, Toxtricity, Whimsicott. So I've seen a little bit of Toxtricity, Whimsicott recently, but I do think that like we have the skills to beat this one. Rillaboom probably outspeeds that Incineroar. Like I said, I haven't looked at any of our stats. Let's look at some of our stats right now. A lot of you guys always ask me, what's the pace? I never have pace for these teams. Very bulky Kingdra. All right. This is how you look at the stats right here. Bam, looking at our stats. Mostly bulk. Bulk. Full offense. You'll have to see it. And a little bit of special attack. All right, cool. The fact that I have special attack is actually really nice. We still have 49 seconds left. Let's see actually what we want to get done here. I don't think I want to lead Rillaboom. And I don't know if I actually want to try to perish this. I think I am going to try to perish it. But we're going to see how I want to get it done. I think I'm going to lead Politoed Kingdra and trick them and then just go for a Perish Chartreuse in the Goth and then play defensively. And then you need one mon to bring the back. I know that they're going to be bringing the Incineroar, right? We do know that because we have Escavalier and Rillaboom. And our Rillaboom really does struggle with dealing with the Incineroar because we don't have any ground attacks. But I do think I'm going to bring the Escavalier because I'm going to prioritize getting a Trick Room. And hopefully my Politoed Kingdra can actually deal with the Incineroar before my Escavalier has to make its presence known. So hopefully we can get this to work. Like I said, this is my very first game with this team. And so it's probably going to be a little bit sloppy, but it's a weekend stream, yo. Let's see. If mom wants to copy paste that from people ask for team details. Actually, I just posted something where I'm going to be accepting Patreon teams for use like on stream. And so that's going to be something we're going to be working on next week. Let's go. So Toxtricity Incineroar. Incineroar is a great choice to lead with in this situation, I think. It's just so good versus our team. There's so many different things we can actually do here too. I think I'm actually relatively okay with like just trying to nuke that Tox. Or should I just double protect? Because he's going to go for the para move, right? He's going to fake out my Politoed. And so we're going to Helping Hand because that goes before the fake out. We're going to Dynamax our Kingdra. I wish this Geyser was a little bit stronger. Scald should be fine though. I'm just going to try to nuke the Tox. I don't know if it's Vested Tox, but I think this is something that I want to try to go for anyways. Remember, this does go before the fake out, so I really am liking the synergy that we're already seeing with this team. I could have went for, if he didn't lead with such an aggressive lead, I could have, if he led with the Whimsicott per se, I could have, went for a switch in Gothitelle and went for like a, how do I put this? I could have went for like a switch in Gothitelle Perish Song if he didn't lead like this aggressive of a lead. New hair is awesome. When did you get it done? A little bit last week. But also, I do have the option, again, to play around the I have an option to play around the fake out. So really, really cool to see the helping hand there. It's good to use well-made teams. You can kind of, even if you didn't make them yourself, you can kind of use them yourself and see the little things that put them on a higher pedestal versus like just, you know, teams you might make yourself or teams that like lower level players might make. So let's see if that's vested Tox. We are going for the hard nuke. We are going to reset the sand, which is very, very nice. I kind of wish I went for the Draco, but like this should be fine. Yeah. Dunzo. Wasted. Resetting the weather. Yo, got that speed back. I wasted a turn on my Dynamax, but I would say Toxtricity was a huge threat to our team. And I almost want to say that is a vested set, and he was just not expecting that a Life Orb helping hand boosted amount of damage. So let's see, Incineroar can come back in. We know exactly how to play around that. I almost want to say you nuke the Incineroar. Okay, we're going to get that Togekiss off the board. Because, like, I think the T-Tar is not that big of a deal. I wonder if I should still be using Helping Hand, or if I should just Scald. I'm serious about that. Like, let's see. I don't know if I can one-shot the Togekiss. I think I'm just going to Scald the T-Tar slot and go for a Geyser here. Because I think we can one-shot the T-Tar. Even if I can't, I still think I'm in a good enough spot. I think I can nuke the Togekiss with a Max Geyser in the rain. So let's go for that. Alright, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, my guy. So I have to expect the big Dynamax Togekiss. And let's see if this is the right play. He's going to be Dynamaxing the Kiss. Oh, he's Dynamaxing the T-Tar. Okay. He's just going to use Follow Me then. So this Scald is going to go into the T-Tar, which is going to proc his Policy, which is fine because he just doesn't have the speed to keep up with what we're doing here. So he's going to Max Guard. That's completely fine. I wonder if he's just D-Gleaming. It's not going to be enough. Maybe he'll go for like a Yawn. This probably would just KO the Togekiss. If I am correct, this should just KO Togekiss. Alright, that's a really, really bulky Togekiss. That's okay. Let's see what he goes for. Just dazzling him. That's completely fine. If he's that bulky, he's not that strong, right? That's how that works. That's the trade-off there. He gets the crit on the Politoed, and I think we're going to be in a great spot. I don't know if I actually want to proc the Tox now. I think I'm actually just going to go for a Scald here. Let me think about that. Because I kind of want to just Scald there and protect my Kingdra. I have Perish Song. Let's see. I don't need a Perish Song that. I have... What is it? I have no Rill in the back. So, like, I don't want to send out something that... Yeah, I don't really want to proc that. I think I am actually just going to Helping Hand and just try and nuke the T-Tar, and it'll force the redirection. So he can totally go for Follow Me this turn. I think that's absolutely fine. I just don't want to proc his Policy. So Helping Hand goes before all those redirection things. That's completely fine. I don't want to proc his Policy. Like, you get that, right? Like, I really don't want to proc his Policy. And then next turn, what we're doing here is we're going to make him prioritize. I guess I could have just Scalded and Protected and then made him look at the Kingdra next turn, and I just pop a Perish Song and win. I guess that's another way that I could have potentially played this, but I don't think he can one-shot either of these Pokemon. We'll see. Mr. Toxtricity. How's it going? Yeah, it shouldn't KO. It should almost KO, but it does not. And so now we have Politoed and Kingdra, right? But we also have the ability to go for that big Perish. Can I help you with your team? Well, I'm currently playing a game right now. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm currently actually playing a game. But I might be able to help a little bit later. I think I'm going to switch out my Kingdra for... I think I'm going to switch the Kingdra out. Just because this is his last turn max. So I want to switch out that Kingdra. I think I'm just going to go for a Perish to win this one. Because I don't want to mess with proccing a T-Tar weakness policy. And I don't want to mess with that Incineroar that much. So I think I'm just going to protect my Politoed. And then next turn, I should actually have the speed on Politoed. We're actually going to see if Politoed's faster than Incineroar based on the way the Sandstorm ticks. And I think we're just going to switch in these Cavalier here. I'm pretty sure he's fake outing this thing and not... I'm pretty sure he's fake outing this slot, but we'll see. It's not like he's flare blitzing it. I guess he could be going for like a Max Darkness, which is why you don't want to switch in the Gothitelle there. But let's see. Protect Politoed. I think the correct play is to nuke the Politoed. Because I think Politoed's the obvious Perish Song user. So fake out. Survey says, you were hitting the Kingdra. Okay, that's completely fair. And what is the T-Tar doing? Max Nuck. Max Nuck actually makes this a lot harder than I wanted it to be. But it should just proc our Citrus Berry at the end of this turn. We doing more Use Your Team stream videos? Yeah, that's actually going to be a Patreon thing. I already have the post up if you want to submit your teams. Alright, so Incineroar does take damage from my Politoed. Wow, so that is one fast Incineroar. Very fast Incineroar. Alright, so I do think, though, that he is going to be going for, like, a really, really big fire attack, right? Let's see. Probably a really big fire attack. Maybe I don't need to use that. I could just let the Escavalier die, bring in the Kingdra. I think through use of Fake Outs, I can probably get this done. I could probably also just Scald that Incineroar and make him take full recoil from this Escavalier. I think I'm going to go for the Perish, though. Is it really even worth it? I don't think it's worth it to switch the Kingdra in. I think we're just going to leave this guy in here. Yeah, let's go for it. Shiny Escavalier Wade is 0 speed. That sounds like it is Hackerino'd. Let's see if he's throat chopping my Politoed. That would have been dope, right? If he throat chopped my Politoed. I think that would have been savage. Yeah, he takes out the Cavalier. What can I really do against that? What can I actually do? I don't think there's that much I can do in that situation. Alright. That's fine. So, Perish Song. Got that Rain Perish. So, 3. Let's actually see about what I want to do here. Because I want to know who he's going after. I think you have to bring the Gothitelle out, obviously. But then, like, who do I actually want to go after? How's skateboarding going? It's going really, really good. I had to download a new program to edit my videos. I had to download I had to buy Sony Vegas because the program that I was using didn't work anymore. So we've been taking a little bit of a break to gather new footage and learn how to use the program. But other than that, it's going all right. I think I just double protect, hard switch out the Politoed, or either one of these that lives or that has more health for Kingdra, and then send it out and re-protect. So protect. Protect. And I love seeing Protect on both of these Mons. It makes Perish so much easier to play. Doblis Protect. I think you switch out the Politoed because that's the one that the Perish is actually on. Lash Out. Okay. Do you think that a Golduck Politoed is a good Swift Swim combination? Oh yeah, definitely a good one. Probably one of my favorites. I would say it's probably on the weaker end now, but in 2017, that was by far one of the best. What's good? Not much. We're just playing some Pokemon. Playing some Mons. Alright, and so I switch out, I switch out Politoed. So Kingdra can come and take the L. Then I just resend out my Politoed, protect him in the game. Doesn't really matter what I want to do here. Like, it doesn't really even matter. Might as well try double. I don't want to Trick Room, so it doesn't really matter. What's the level of Patrons needed? Just the $2 one? And I'm going to be doing that probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll probably do it 2 or 3 times this week. You can totally lash out. You can OHKO both of these guys. You can OHKO everything. There's not that much I can do about that. And then I just send out my Politoed, drop the Protect, win the game. He has the Lariat, so no Throat Chop. I actually still think I like Throat Chop more on Incin. Just because, like, he would have been able to win this game, I think. I think he would have actually won the game by being able to Throat Chop the Politoed. Sandstorm subsides. Perfect. Yo, it doesn't even matter that it subsides because we got the Rain Train coming on. Let's go Politoed. Popping that big Protect. I feel for these guys, but the thing is, like, Perish is so telegraphed on my team. You gotta see it coming. You gotta go after the Politoed, you know? What's the advantage of Lash Out over Crunch? A lot of people just like the Lash Out. I still think that, like, Crunch or even Assurance is a little bit better. But we just pop the Protect. This is the last turn of their Perish. And we are going to be able to get this. So, Perish Rain wins a game. Lash Out and double powers when T-Tar's stats are lowered. Yeah, and so, like, if you get, like, intimidated or something like that, it definitely can be more beneficial. I think people are just using Lash Out because it's new. I personally just like the other one. Bulldoze Lash Out, yeah, that's a great one, I think. That's definitely a great one. But I'll take the win. And remember, Politoed is not going to get KO'd from its own Perish Song because it switched out and came back in. So, we had 4 Mons. We went down to winning with just 1, but it was a guaranteed win. So it looked a lot closer than it was. I probably could have played it a little bit better, but I didn't even need to risk it for the biscuit. I had 4, they had 2. We take the wins. I could technically Perish a lot of this. I don't know if there's U-turn on the Liepard, but like teams like that are usually a little bit too defensive. So if I were to lead like Politoed Kingdra, like I usually like to do, I could switch in the Goth. Actually, do I want to lead Politoed Kingdra or do I want to lead, like, Toga? I think I'm going to lead Rillaboom Kingdra. And then have Politoed Gothitelle. And so I can U-turn in. Just want to see if my Rillaboom's fast enough to be. No, I think having the fake out there is actually just really nice. Let's try it. Yo, is that Toph04? Sorry, did I miss the sub again? Is the sub notification working? Let's see it. Oh, it's not even working. That's why. Lamau. The alert box wasn't working, but I'll take the sub. Yo, I take the sub. My friend, thank you so much for the sub. There we go. Put the subs up. It's not working. Well, it's working now. I turned it on. See? Ta-da. It's fake sub. I can't just sub to myself, but I appreciate it. So there's his Liepard and Porygon. I wonder what the Porygon's really going to be doing. Because Porygon doesn't have a great matchup versus either of these guys. There we go. I wonder. Grassy terrain is up. I think I'm actually going to max my Rillaboom this game. I'm going to try and one-shot that guy. And this would be a great place to use Muddy Water if I had it. Let's try this. I think this could actually be a really good play. Because I think he's fake out in the Rillaboom. And if he's just going for a big attack on the Kingdra, I mean, I guess he could be going Copycat TR. We'll see. I really don't care if he goes Copycat TR. Like, it's one of the reasons why we switched into Gothitelle. Well, you're not going to root for me in the WBE? I don't think he should be TRing against Rillaboom either. So, like, we'll see. But maybe he's, like, doing it to, like, play against the Kingdra. Versus, like, Kingdra's not the soft. You can't be going for Copycat this turn, right? You cannot be going for Copycat. Because, like, I have Fake Out, I have Grassy Glide. There's so many things I could be doing. Just an imposter. Yeah, there's a lot of imposter Wolfies. This is the first time I've ever used the G-Max Rillaboom, I think. So let's see how much damage we can actually do here. Snarl. Good thing we switched, right? So let's see how much damage we take in this Porygon. Porygon might be able to just one-shot my Maxmon, but I don't know how bulky this Rillaboom is. G-Max Strike, yo. Ah, we nuked my Goth. Well, good thing I switched, right? We don't really need the Gothitelle this game. It's not that important. Drum solo. Please go away. Whoa, he lived. Alright, well, I didn't know that he was going to live. So I guess we lose. This is where I'd lose if we lost. I actually have to switch up my Rillaboom. That sucks. This is where I'd love to use Muddy Water. Because that Viper's still a pain in the ass. So we have to bring out Kingdra. We actually have to switch out our Maxmon. Or Politoed. And he's going to get a big Snarl off too, which sucks. But not before I can take the Porygon out. Sucks having to switch at your Maxmon. But like I said, that's the first time I've ever had to use a G-Max Rillaboom before, like ever. And so, probably should have just not maxed it. Let's see if he max guards and goes for a Snarl. If I can get 2 KOs, I can still win with Perish as well. Fake Tears, yo, he wants it. Oh, he's trying to hit my, yeah, he's trying to hit the Rilla. Not today, Chi. Hell no. Yeah, that's gone. Alright, and if I can get this Viper off the board. Right now I'm still technically, I don't know if I'm technically even ahead right now. It's hard to say. The only thing I do have going for me is that like Viper's a lot more useless than a couple of those other Mons in this exact situation. So he can't max. His Porygon, which is his big carry Mon, is down. Torkoal. Wow. Wow, that's hard to deal with. I think you just want to nuke. I don't know how much damage we deal to Torkoal. This is why I'm actually a fan of having Rain Dance on Politoed when I play with it. If I switch in Rillaboom, I'll lose the Rillaboom. I think I have to. That sucks. Because I was planning on winning the game with Rillaboom. But it's alright. Yeah, I have to. I kind of see what I'm going to have to do this game. I'm probably going to have to... I could have went for like a Helping Hand Draco Meteor there. But we'll see if that would have been the right play. Because like his Liepard outspeeds me right now. That's the problem. This is really good for me. Is he just going for a Snarl? Go for it. Yeah, go for it. I think I'm just going to U-turn the Liepard. if I even want to U-turn it. Let me actually think about that. I think you just hard switch. I can't even fake out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just fake out the Liepard and Scald the Torkoal, and then I can always switch back in. And if he wants to stay in, Eruption won't do that much. He'd have to Heat Wave. Is this live footage? That's +1 using Politoed? It is. Gotta practice. He's withdrawing it. Yep, this is such a good play for me. OMG. It's almost like I play the game. Venusaur. Nice sun. So let's actually see. I do think, like, I think the right play is actually just to completely switch in your... I'd love to get a burn here. I don't really need it, but, like, I'd love it because it would make it so, like, he can't grassy terrain up to get his sash back. Crit, I'll take that. That's, like, out of the range. We do get the burn. Awesome. I think I'm just going to switch out my Rillaboom for Politoed, and since he has a faster Pokemon than me, he would switch first. So if he wanted to switch in Torkoal, he'd switch in the Torkoal, then I'd switch my Politoed, and I can just go for the Hurricane and the Venusaur in the game. So I think we got it. I think we're gonna get it. And also, if he decides to just leave in the Liepard, right, and go for like a Snarl or something like that, we are still gonna get the speed from the Swift Swim, so be able to outspeed the Liepard and still go for our Hurricane. The only way I think this loses is if, like, Liepard has Sunny Day, which I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does Sunny Day. Looks like he is not switching. He might be just protecting and going for a Snarl, which is one of the options I talked about. It is one of the options indeed. Hurricane. Oh, he went for option. Never even heard of it, yo. Give me that. Value. Nice Snarl, Chi. Yep. Do you guys think neutral Draco Meteor just KOs that guy? I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm just gonna go for the Draco. We're gonna drop a Draco on him, chat. At the very least, it'll make it so he's not strong enough to, like, do any damage with Eruption. You have to go for a Heat Wave. And Heat Wave against Kingdra, Heat Wave against Politoed, it's not the sauce. Last time I checked. I don't think you want to perish here either. If I had a 4th Mon, definitely. But, like, I don't think you want to perish, like, a potential, like, big Torkoal. We know that he's not Specs, but, like, I wonder if he's really going to play that patiently. And go for, like, a Protect Snarl again. Because, like, if you want Protect Snarl, the perish would win us the game. Let's go Helping Hand. Big damage. Let's go. I think he's going to be using Fake Tears. Alright, Helping Hand. It's time. Life Orb Draco. Snarl, there it is. So we're going to be at -1 Draco. How much damage are we actually going to deal? -1 Draco. We just want to really weaken the power of that Eruption. That's the idea. You can Heat Wave me if you want. Oh, is he gonna lash? Is he gonna lash out? Not lash out. Burning Jealousy? That'd be super dope. It's actually a decent amount of damage. Puts him within range for Politoed for sure. Earth Power, go for it. We don't like Kingdra? What's wrong with Kingdra? Alright, we're just gonna go for a Scald here. Scald should still be able to KO there. And we're just gonna switch in the Rillaboom. If anything, he's expecting us to he scoops. We take the wins, yo. Politoed Kingdra. Still good. The one thing I've always talked bad about Politoed, but Helping Hand's actually proving pretty nice. Pretty nice. We see Rillaboom, Excadrill, Lapras, Dusclops, Togekiss, and Incineroar. It's a weird team for sure. Do I like Politoed Kingdra here? I think Politoed Kingdra is actually pretty nice. I just don't know if we can nuke the Rillaboom. And, like, what do we do against Lapras with that team? I think we just perish the Lapras, yeah. And then let me think about the last Mon. I think you actually want Escavalier as your last Mon, but it doesn't have Protect, right? That's the big issue. It doesn't really have the Protect. And you can't perish a Dusclops. So, like, I need to bring something. He's going to have a Trick him up. We'll be able to underspeed the Incin. Awesome. I wonder how much damage we actually do to Dusclops with a Life Orb, Scald, boosted into a Max Geyser in the rain, boosted by Helping Hand. I wonder if that's enough to OHKO Dusclops. We'll see. We will definitely see. I think that on paper, we definitely do have potential to win this game. It's just going to be a matter of the matchups. The Incineroar and the Rillaboom both get access to U-turn. So, like, the only lead that I actually would want to perish would be, like, Togekiss, Lapras. And I don't even really want to perish that because, like, that's still, like, a lot of damage that I'm going to have to eat for, like, 3 turns. But if I can do it, I can technically win. Let's see, though. I'm thinking it's going to be, like, Lapras, Dusclops. That's kind of, or, like, Lapras, Incin. We'll see. Rillaboom and Sin. Okay. That's great. I think I can one-shot the Rilla with the Airstream. I don't know if he's Copa Berry, but I think I can. So like a +1 Life Orb Airstream. And then we actually have the speed to be able to deal with the Incin next turn. And if you want to switch out Rilla for like, or like Incin for Lapras, I'll go for it. And like I've said multiple times before, having Politoed have that helping hand is actually really nice in this exact situation. Because we're able to just go for a helping hand before fake outs. And so it lets our Politoed still have like an impact on the match. Versus opposed to like, it's like double fake out lead. It's not the, normally just getting fake out at first turn would kind of suck. Let's see, it could be Vesta Rillaboom. Obviously that's the most popular item on that Pokemon. I still think we might be able to get the KO. Because like Rillabooms are usually like full HP attack vest, right? So they're not like full HP specialty vest. I think that type of Rillaboom is going to start to see play. I wonder if this is Lapras. Lapras does not Dusclops. That's actually really cool for me. I'm super down for this. He sees our items. This is going to do 20 to 30%, I think. I wonder if he has Lapras in the back, though. Like, I wonder if he's parting shotting my Kingdra. It's really hard to say exactly what he is doing. Has to have Lapras with this board, though, right? Here's Rillaboom and Sin Dusclops. Like, it has to be Lapras. So I'm really wary about actually deciding to go for, like, a water attack next turn. Get the helping hand. See if he uses fake out or not. Alright, so he's not. So he's probably going for a parting shot. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna Dragon him next turn. That is a lot of damage. Wow, wow. Holy moly, that's a lot. And probably parting shot, right? There it is. I think parting shot's okay. Again, I do think that he has Lapras in the back. I'm like 90% sure there's a Lapras back there. So what we're going to do here, since that Airstream did that much, I think I'm just going to mix it up and use a Wyrmwind. It can weaken the effectiveness of the Rillaboom here. Let's see if it brings out Lapras right here. If it brings out Lapras right here, we'll see what we want to get done. But I think it's going to be Rillaboom, right? Lapras, okay, cool. So, do you guys think he has Ally Switch? Yes, no, maybe so? It's kind of hard to say, isn't it? But the fact that the Airstream did about 55% means that I still think that this is probably the right play. And once we get the Kingdra on the board, we can just perish him. I think you want to Wyrmwind it here. Because, like, Airstream was a base 140 neutral, right? But this is a 140 stab. Yeah, we have a -1 attack drop. Geyser will KO next turn. Yes, Geyser would KO, but he could ally switch, right? He would ally switch me. I'm gonna go for the Wyrmwind. I think it'll KO. This is putting me at neutral. Using a Life Orb Wyrmwind. I want to see if the ally switches. Alright, so no ally switch. So we could have used Geyser. Awesome. And he didn't Dynamax, so he's freeze drying right now. I wonder if he's freeze drying my Politoed. It's 4 times super effective against Kingdra. It won't KO though. Yeah, we're way too thick. Yep, that would probably have KO'd a regular Kingdra. Just not our super Kingdra. Remember, our Politoed has an Airstream boost, so like if he sends out Incin, we'll just scald it. Actually, we should just perish right now. Ah, there's so many U-turns though. No, I think I want to get one more KO and then we'll probably go for the... I would love to see Incin right here. Hello, party people. How's it going? Yes, Incineroar. You'll love to see it. I think I'm going to max guard. And just go for the Scald on the Incin. And then we'll just perish. I mean, I could actually just Geyser into that right now. I think Airstream might even be better. Because, like, Airstream... Yeah, Airstream plus Scald would be able to get the KO on no matter what. And then as long as it doesn't kill our Politoed, we just perish win the game. It doesn't matter if he KOs my Kingdra, by the way. That doesn't even bother me at all. And if he just goes for a hard switch into Rilla to like bait me into going for water attacks, that's why we're using the Airstream here. Yep, you see, it's almost like I play the game. It's almost like I play the game. This should still do, at -1, it should still do a lot. Because he's not maxing. He can max the Lapras, right? But he's not maxing the Rillaboom. And so, like I said, if we can get the KO on this, if we can get the KO on this Rillaboom, I think we win. Because, like, he's resonancing, right? So he's not going to be using, like, a max lightning or anything like that to kill my Politoed. Let's see it. Look at that read. Let's see if he has a berry. I think Politoed can take it out, though. Let's see it. That was a -1 Airstream, by the way. So I don't think that he's vested. Yes. Politoed with the plays for days. And like I said, if he kept this Incineroar, that first Airstream would have done about half, and then we would have been able to finish off with the Scald. He's going to Resonance to KO my Kingdra slot. And I don't remember exactly what I have in the back. I think it is a Scavalier. Let's just see. I need to get my Trick Room up. So we need to send a Pokemon out that not Trick Room. I need to get my Perish up. So I need to send a Pokemon out that excludes that that big fake out energy, and I think it's this one. Politoed is the fastest thing though, so I think we should be alright. So we're just being able for like huge Trick Room energy. He's like, yes, Intimidate, I did it. And if you want to like go for a big Flare Blitz against me, you can, Chief. I don't really care. So Perish. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's not using Policy and Sin. Fake out my Politoed, right? No! I guess he's let me go for stuff with my this Cavalier. Oh yeah, I did have the Max Lightning. That sucks. I don't think I'm dead though. Yeah, we're fine. He's just gonna proc our berry. That's actually really good. What would be a good battle item for sure for Steelix? It's hard to say. I think Lumberry is a pretty good item. Next, so you can't get burned, put to sleep. A lot of cool stuff there. Yeah, I should have just protected. Actually, I'm fine with this. Thick. Yeah, so I think we're just going to switch in the Gothitelle this turn. I mean, I could protect this turn. But I think we just want the Perish up right now. And then we switch here. And then we're able to, like, use Fake Outs correctly. Fake Out, Hard Switch. Save the Politoed. Not save the Politoed, but, like, save the, this Cavalier in the back a little bit. We'll see. If I get the Perish up, I think I just win. I probably could have just gone for the Scald and the Incin and maybe got the KO, but I don't want to risk proccing the Berry. Remember, he does still have a Resonance up. And it doesn't matter that my Gothitelle got hit by the Perish Song. It doesn't matter. He went for the he went for the Flare Blitz. That's good. Not going to do any damage in the rain. No burn. Awesome. Geyser. Awesome. Oh, he's nuking. Oh, he ignored the Toad. 2 HP, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. We take those. Do you know how value that is? And I think you're out of... Rain's gone. That's fine. But I think you're out of max turns, Chief. Oh, Lapras is slower than my Gothitelle. That's an Iron Ball Lapras. Wow. Alright, so I think we should double protect, hard switch out the Toad, win the game. Yeah. You want to switch to the Toad just because it has more HP. I guess you could just try and like maybe leave the Toad in. It's hard to say exactly. See what he's actually going after. See if he has like, he's just going for Flare Blitzes. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think Toad can actually just eat the Thunderbolt. He's gonna take a crap ton of recoil from this. It's not like you can switch anyways. Alright. Show me that recoil. I'm so fast! That didn't do shit. Yeah, the resonance is still up. Let's see if he has a citrus berry. No citrus. I mean, he might just die. Right? That's a lot of recoil, Chief. Almost. Almost got it. He does have a, oh, he has a pinch berry. Wow. We always call those extra berries like the figgies, the magos, the wikis. Those are pinch berries. Yeah, we're thick. We thick. And then it didn't really even matter. Even if we got the kill on the Politoed, that's why we just saved the Gothitelle, switch it back in, win the game. And then we got him. That's the Power Perish song. Perish Rain. Still good. And remember, Gothitelle is unaffected by the Perish since it's switched out. I forgot that it even heard it. It needs like a, what's that app that people use on their phone to like, they hear a song and they need to like use the app to like find out what it's called and stuff again. I think it's one of those apps. So we take those. Fire Blitz. Nope. I'm really surprised to see Iron Ball Lapras. That's the only way that you're slower than my Goth. So really cool. He obviously has Perish Song on the Lapras. So, but not today. Can't perish the Perish Master. That's a +1. Still yeet. Also good of me to actually note that the one turn that Gothitelle was on the board with Lapras during Perish, I noted that down. So it actually did really affect the way that I was going to play it. All right. Whimsicott with Urshifu, Chandelure. It's a good team. We've seen so much Incineroar Rillaboom, so it's really hard to perish those, but like Incineroar Rillaboom is really weak to like Politoed Kingdra. But the problem with Politoed Kingdra is like our Kingdra's not super fast, so like if they just lead Whimsicott, we're big sad. I think I actually have to lead Goth Kingdra. Goth Kingdra's actually kind of nice against this. Because like Urshifu doesn't really do that much against us. Rotom's not that great. Like I think Goth Kingdra is really, really nice. We can get an Airstream. That means we don't even really need the Politoed. You know what I mean? Like that's the value you get out of that situation. We're afforded like the luxury of going with like depends on what Urshifu that is, but like Rillaboom's still really good here. I think I'm gonna go Rillaboom. One of the Pokemon that gives us a lot of problems is the Rotom. And like I said, I think I'm gonna go Togekiss instead. I don't think I want to bring the Politoed. I know it feels weird to not bring Toad here, but like I feel like Toad is just Rillaboom fodder, right? Toad is just Rotom fodder. Toad has the problem of all my friends are dead, right? So if Toad's just sitting on the board, it doesn't have like speed control. Yeah, it gets Perish Song. We already said that we're not going to Perish Song this team. It gets Helping Hand, but like I don't really think that that really adds the value. Kingdra can set its own weather, right? So it doesn't really need that. And if I were to lead like Kingdra Toad against a Whimsicott, he'd set up a Tailwind. Yeah, I have the speed, but like an Urshifu max speed's faster than our bulky Kingdra. So like you can see how Politoed against this type of lead would just sit on the board and be useless all game. What am I going to do? Scald a Rillaboom? Pray for a burn? It's not the sauce. What's the point of Rose Instance and Rillaboom? It's kind of like a Misty Seed or Miracle Seed. It gives a 1.2 boost to all grass attacks. So I think we're just going to fake out and nuke the Whimsicott. I think that's just the sauce. It's going to give us an Airstream. And then from there, the turn after that, we can decide to do whatever we want to do against the Rillaboom. Now, he can't switch either, so it's not like he can switch out this Whimsicott if he doesn't want to deal with this. He can protect with things. If he has Protect Whimsicott, he's obviously the superior player. But you don't really see a lot of Whimsicotts with Protect nowadays. And we'll see what he actually wants to go for with the Rillaboom. Grassy Glide shouldn't be able to like one-shot our Kingdra because we're in a really bulky Kingdra set today. But like, I don't want to eat like a... I'd rather eat like a Max Drum Soul because I know I can eat it. And then he can't go for a priority move. So we'll see exactly what he wants to do. I think you have to kind of go after the Gothitelle here at some point. Because like Gothitelle really screams like, I have Trick Room. You gotta watch out for Trick Room. Don't go and get a Scavalier. So we're obviously going to be Dynamaxing first. That's really good to know. Yeah, I really don't want to see that Protect Whim. I really don't want to see it. Am I running more defensive spreading like Kingdra? Yep. This is a really bulky Kingdra. It has like... We looked at its stats. It doesn't have that much in special attack. Fake out. Awesome. Let's see if it's like a trick set. I kind of want to try Whim with like the trick eject button with the Grassy Glide Rillaboom. I do want to try that. Also, we got a speed boost. We got one of his mons down. That's so good for us. Like, what is he using? Woodhammer? We got a crit. You know we didn't need it. But makes it look like I'm Sniper Kingdra. Now we got fast Gothitelle. You never know. It's those big psychics, right? If that's Urshifu, like coming in the knockoff, that's fine. Doesn't do shit. Alright, so let's actually see what I want to do in this situation. I wish Kingdra, I wish the Gothitelle actually had Helping Hand over Psychic. That'd probably be one of the few things I'd change about this team. But then, like, your Gothitelle would be, like, kind of susceptible to, like, getting super taunted. So, like, I can understand way of Psychic. And I like the Psychic over the Expanding Force. Alright, that is the Dark Urshifu. Okay. So I think we're actually just going to go for, like... Let me think about that. It is the Dark one. He's probably going to be maxing it. I can't Protect, but I can switch in my Togekiss and go for just an Airstream there. It'll give my Togekiss an Airstream, which then I can use for Dazzling for the next turn. So that's like the reason why you want to do this, I think. And Togekiss would be able to block the Gothitelle. So if he wants to go for like a big Dark attack into that Gothitelle slot, it's going to be mitigated. And since Kingdra has this Airstream boost already, it might be Scarf Urshifu we're going to be able to tell this turn. It's Dynamax in it, so I think we're fine. Togekiss is a really, really good switch in here. This Togekiss is supposed to be Politoed. You see like how good of a position we're in doing that? Ooh, he's maxing the Rillaboom. Okay. So like, he can't Grassy Glide anymore. That's really good. I don't think he'll be able to pick up any KOs. And we're going to do big damage Urshifu. It's probably looking like Scarf Urshifu then. No, I guess not. Because he would have actually still outspeed +1 Kingdra if he was Scarf. Yeah, I'll take that. Who needs a Life Orb when you just get the win? And remember, I just gave a speed boost to my Togekiss, which means we're going to be doing real good stuff versus that Rillaboom next turn. So no Sash. He would probably Banded maybe? Because he's pairing it with a Whimsicott, so it's probably Banded or Orbed. Yeah, Drum Soul is not going to be enough. Yo, we're at a pretty nice health pull. And let's see it. The power of bulky Kingdra. Kingdra would definitely have been KO'd already. So Incineroar comes out. I think we're just going to set Rain. Let me think about this. I think I'm actually going to follow me and Geyser the Incin. You can fake out my Togekiss, and that's fine. You can fake out the Togekiss and hit the Kingdra, but you're losing your Incineroar for it. And then I have my own Rillaboom, Gothitelle, and a Togekiss at +1 speed. I think that's fine. I think we can kill the Incin too. Unless it has a Pasho Berry? The Water Reduce Berry? Battle's cancelled. We'll take the wins! We're playing pretty well with this team, I think. I think we're playing pretty well with this team. Ooh. Alright, that's a cool team. Snorlax is actually a lot harder to deal with than I want to deal with. And we have a very bad matchup versus Gyarados. But I think we can make it work. I think you want to go Politoed Kingdra with the Gothitelle. And then I don't really think we need a Escavalier here as much as we need... I think Rillaboom's actually a lot better here. Just because it's good versus Melodic, who could be a problem. It's good versus Lax, who can be a problem. And, oh wait, there's a Whimsicott though. No, I'm still right. This is right. You go Politoed Kingdra. And then Rillaboom. I kind of like Togekiss here, but like I think Rillaboom is just a little bit better versus the Dracovish and Lax. I'll see. Incineroar is not that big of a deal because we do have Politoed and Kingdra. Hopefully we can deal with the Incineroar before we actually have to use our Grass types and our Dark types. I wonder if this Rillaboom could be made into an Incineroar. Because like Snarl would be dope in some situations for this team. Like, Snarl would make the Lapras matchup a lot easier. I think we should just put Snarl on Rillaboom. Because right now our moveset is Fake Out, Grassy Glide, I think we have Protect. And is it High Horsepower on the Rillaboom? Last move is something. Knockoff would be cool. I don't think it's Knockoff, though. It's U-Turn. Yeah, U-Turn's really good here. I guess that's right. It's hard to say, though. Alright, Gyarados Dracovish. Let's see if it's Moxie or Intimidate. Looks like it's Moxie. Yeah, okay. So the question is, like, I think you actually just need to go after the Dracovish. Did he have any fairies? He does have one fairy. He could totally switch out that Dracovish for a Whimsicott and then, like, Airstream me and I'd be big sad. I almost want to say... you just Helping Hand and like not Airstream, but you go after the Gyarados. So like Helping Hand and then like Wyrmwind the Gyarados in this situation. Like Dracovish is problematic, right? But it's not as problematic. Ooh. Okay. That works for me. He's gonna get a competitive proc here. I wonder if he's protecting with Dracovish. Did I say Airstream? I meant Wyrmwind. We're Wyrmwinding, obviously. Because we are fast enough. But like Dracovish shouldn't be able to do that much to Kingdra at -1. For with like a, what move is he even using? Like, I guess he could Meteor me. Oh, you see Dracovish is carrying Meteor, but like Outrage is a 50-50, and what is the other move? Dragon Rush. I like Dragon Rush, but I don't think it'll KO the Kingdra. So, yep. And I can just take out the Dracovish whenever I feel like it. Like this is a lot of damage. Like that's, oh, he's not even getting the competitive proc. He dead. He wasted. Let's see what your Dracovish is rocking, Chief. They'll miss. He's planning on me KOing that thing too. I'm just gonna ignore it for a while. Dragon Rush. Oh man. Does not do shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it again probably. Is it Gyarados now? Let me think about what I want to do here. I kind of want to switch in my Goth. I'm fine with doing that same exact play. The more Wyrmwinds I put up on it, the better. Battle's canceled. I'll take the win. What you gonna do? That's what happens when they lead like super aggro crap. You know, you don't have to always attack the thing that's super effective. You gotta use your correct Wyrmwinds. Get that speed control, get the attack drops. I think the only things that I really switch on is I am more of a fan of the Megahorn on the Escavalier, and I'd like to test Helping Hand on Gothitelle over Psychic, because I didn't use a single Psychic, right? But that's just how I personally like to play the team, and it makes it so like dealing with Whimsicott's a lot easier, because like you want to lead like Politoed Kingdra a lot of the time, right? That's why we love this a lot, with the ability to switch out either of them depending on what you really wanted to go for. And I really like going for the Helping Hand plays with the Kingdra. It'd be really cool to still have that option with the Gothitelle lead if they don't lead the Whimsicott, right? Because if you lead the Gothitelle Kingdra to make it so they have to keep their Whimsicott in and it's trapped, and you just go for Fake Out Airstream, and then you're usually good to go. Yeah, below VGC just linked the stats and the Twitter. Definitely go check them out. There's 72 people here, which means there should be 7 more followers on that Twitter account, because definitely quality enough content. Man.